Oh, hey, I'm back. Let me just get everything situated, and we will begin. All right, let's get to it. All right.
Oh yes, a quality game.
A quality game. Yeah, finally. Maybe the only quality game left. I don't know. It's kind of upsetting. I forgot how to get to this cave right here that I've got marked. I'll figure it out later, though. I don't even think that it's like an important
The
tunnel
end
to
of
go
gaming
to.
disappointed face.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a good thing too. We can all just play one game once in a while for the rest of eternity. Alright, I guess I'm gonna explore a little north.
Duskbloods might be good at foe.
It's gonna be like a multiplayer game like Night Rain, though. I'm just like, that's not what I'm looking for in these games, or really any game anymore.
Never mind lol.
Right? It looks so cool, though. It looks like, you know, because everybody's like, where's Bloodborne 2? I'm like, they shouldn't make Bloodborne 2. They should just make, like, something with a similar aesthetic. Stop, like, trying to recreate what's already there. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And it's like, oh, it's going to be like a...
Blood and Ring.
Blood and Ring. Blood and Rain. Because it's not even like Elden Ring. That's right, you better run. Maybe I should go to Castle Mirai. I know there's like a bunch of shit that I should be doing. Oh man, guess what I had for dinner today? It's because my brother's like kind of a chef. He made a galette or a galette or whatever. It's kind of like a savory pie. And it was like really good. It had like golden beets and potatoes
Galette?
and yeah, a galette or whatever. And it had golden beets, potatoes, and chèvre cheese. He was just kind of winging it, but it was fucking amazing. I like how they send Torch Dude up. They've got all these warriors.
Holy shit.
Are you fucking kidding me? What?
Holy Katana's still doing work.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to want to even switch away from this. Because katanas are kind of OP in this game, anyway. I think I might be a little overpowered in this game, or in this area, because I dicked around on like Mount Gelmir and did a bunch of other stuff too. Man, I'm so glad I have a dog shit memory because I don't know what's in here. So it's like a surprise every time. Great stars.
It's almost like playing the game fresh, lol.
Yeah. If you're like, okay, so I don't have nearly enough strength. And it's not a faith weapon anyway, so it's useless. Yeah, I mean... Ooh, my message was appraised? That's always a nice feeling. Alright, where am I going? This is south, I want to go north. Ooh. God, are these all the people who are following the caravan? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm quite powerful. He's just kind of like walking like he doesn't see me. That's pretty funny. So I got like a suggestion to like on Facebook, it's like switch to professional mode because your stuff has been getting a lot of traction. And so I did, and it's like the worst mistake of my life. Because so many people are just showing up to talk shit on every little benign opinion that I have, too. And then, like, you know, when somebody does that, I get, like, really mean. I'm sure you've seen, like just people, randos just showing up. But I get mean, too. Because I'll, like, check their profile and be like, ah, look at this ugly picture. And, like I said something about Stephen Colbert the other day. And liberals in general.
Last one I saw you were mean as fuck, Yale mouth.
Yeah, it was like, I said something like, I hate liberals so much. And it was Stephen Colbert, like, dancing with Henry Kissinger. Which I don't think anybody should, like, object to that being, like just fucking monstrous. If they know anything. And this one guy was like, oh, I'm a liberal and you're shit to flush down the toilet or something, right? So
monstrous.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And so I went on his profile picture, or I saved his profile picture and posted it and was all like, I hope you and your dog of a wife are haunted by the millions of children Henry Kissinger killed for the rest of eternity. Even like, I was just like, this guy's probably just an idiot and doesn't know. Like, but you know what? I don't care. Don't like, strangers should not talk to me. But I really do think that maybe it's possible I can. Oh, a perfumer. Whoa. I really think it's possible.
He was an idiot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, fuck him. But if I become a world-class hater, like I like to say, and enough people give me attention, maybe I could monetize it. That's all I'm really thinking. That would be amazing. I'll be the Andrew Tate of the left. No, I don't want to be that. Never mind. I take that back. So hard.
I know 2 people who make solid Facebook money rage baiting.
Okay.
No, for real.
Oh, this is where the worm faces are. Oh, going on the bridge. Oh, would you look at that? Mosque. I haven't even talked to Corbin yet.
It's him, backhand index pointing up.
He's just like, I'm very, very, very subtly moving my fingers. So, like, there was, like, some cut content with a gold mask where, like, when you tell him that America is Radagon or whatever to, like, advance the quest, he actually, like, very subtly mumbles, why not?
I like to think he isn't moving at all, but Corbin just wants it to be true.
You know what? You could be right. But something's going on because he did make a great rune, right? I mean, or like a mending rune. I am really aimlessly dicking around right now. He made a mending rune, but you know what? You could be onto something, because why would they cut that?
Something's going on with him for sure, but I don't think we're ever supposed to truly know what.
Right. But what if the mending rune is actually just conceived out of like Corbin's like idiocy? Like, what if like Gold Mask is a madman who doesn't know what he's talking about, but Corbin believes so hard that he's like doing something important that in itself just kind of made a mending rune? I don't know.
Oh shit, yeah, maybe.
Because why else would they get rid of that dialogue where he like actually kind of says something and everything? Maybe he really did just lose his mind. It also seems like he was poisoned at the beginning, right? Maybe he really is just like a vegetable now. Oh, God. These ladies pack a wallop. These are basically just the witches in Bloodborne, if you think about it. And like people don't give Bloodborne.
I never did the Gold Mask quest all the way through. That would be a neat playthrough.
Yeah, you have to
these insane old broads.
To do Gold Mask's quest, you have to have the proper stats to do the what is it? When you go by that statue of Marika and Radagon, you have to do the spell, the convergence spell or whatever, to reveal that Marika is Radagon, and then go tell Gold Mask. Which is like, if you don't have the stats for that, respecking just to do that is kind of dumb. And like, his ending is fucking pointless anyway. It's just like, you restore the Golden Order, but it's like better.
I did that in my int/faith playthrough, but somewhere after that I locked myself out of it.
I think with this one, I'm gonna do the Frenzied Flame. Because, I've done Ronnie's. And I think that's the only one I've done. Because I'm just drawn to it. I can't bring myself not to do it. But I think I'm gonna do the terrible evil ending.
Frenzy and Ranny are the only two real endings where something happens.
Right. Because like every one of the mending runes that you get gives you generally the same ending. In fact, I don't even think you get like an achievement for doing them all.
I did the undead ending and it's just a blue version of the vanilla ending.
Right, right. They're all like that though. Like if you do the Dung Eaters ending, then it's just a fucking slightly red version. And then if you do Gold Mask's ending, it's like an even less impressive version of the, it's like, it's just so stupid. I really am just gonna like dick around on this stream. I'm not very focused.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you know, the DLC really could have been good for
The later ending should have been insane.
Right, but if you think about it, like all the renowned tarnished that they mention in the beginning, except for Horaloo and Gideon, because they're like actually integral to the story, have a mending rune. So they're just gonna make all those the fucking same. But the DLC really could have used with, like, it really should have had a different ending. Because it's so pointless. Like, you beat Mikola and then what? It's like, oh well. Whether you beat him or not, nothing changes. And I know it doesn't really matter, but it's still just like, what the fuck, man? Where am I going? What am I doing? You're right. It's like playing the game all for the first time all over again. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Rats. Okay, now I remember.
The DLC was disappointing the closer you got to finishing it.
I actually really enjoyed the Rao ruins because it was like set up more like a dungeon, but a dungeon that you could ride Torrent in. It's kind of nice. And Romina of the Bud is quite a fun boss. And not very hard either, which I like.
Wish they gave her some more substance because she's cool as hell.
She has some awesome attacks, and then like the butterflies that can like proc Scarlet Rot are really cool. But she's just so easy. I really wish there was like a cutscene or something. There's not really any cutscenes except for Midra, the Dancing Lion, and Messimer, and Radon, I guess. Then like every other boss that feels like should be like a bigger deal doesn't have like a cutscene, and you just... God,
Flooding New Londo Ruins Part 2 lol.
Oh yeah, they do have that. And maybe I should get a Dark Souls remastered for something that I can actually like stream on. I keep seeing like these deals for like pretty good PCs pop up. I just gotta save a couple thousands of dollars because just like $2,000, I think I could get something decent. Because I'm still gonna need like keyboard, mouse, a bunch of other accessories, maybe you know, like a nice chair and stuff too.
Yeah, you might as well treat yourself.
Yeah, I just gotta save up, and I know it's like a bad time to just now get into PC, but it's never gonna be better from here. It's only gonna get worse. What's down here?
Nah, the sooner you can, the better. Exactly.
I'm good at like sales shopping though. But I mean, like, part of me is like, should I get something like more high end just so I don't have to buy anything for a long time in the future? Oh, it's already down here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna fucking fast travel out of here. I'm gonna talk to Gold Mines.
I got all my monitors and keyboards from the Cape Fear Restore on Carolina Beach Road, and they're inexpensive and work perfectly.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that's where I'll go. I'll go to something like that to buy my accessories for sure. Bestial Sanctum. Divine Bridge. Where's the Erd Tree Gazing Hill? That was I know I've fucking been there. Oh, there we go. I know where I'm going now. But first I'm going to talk to Corbin. You know what I've realized? And it's only because I haven't played much of Dark Souls 2. But those little guys, that last guy that I just killed, that's like a Dark Souls 2 foot soldier, isn't it? They just kind of reskin them, or didn't even reskin them, just kind of reuse that asset.
Kinda, yeah.
I can't get it.
Lol rip.
So what have you been up to lately? Oh shit! I forgot about these guys. Their little trebuchets.
The foot soldiers in DS2 have goofy animations.
You know, like... So, like, I've never given that game a fair shake. But I'll tell you one thing that I fucking hate about it is that all the footage I've seen of somebody defeating a boss, when the boss dies, like, there's a really, like, kind of just... It disintegrates, like, really quickly, like, it's, like, sped up, almost, like, fast forward. Do you know what I'm talking about? And it just, like... like, it just looks weird to me. It's just very off-putting. And, like, none of the combat seems like it has weight to it. It seems like you're just kind of weakly poking at enemies until their health bar goes down. There's no, like, stun animation. There's, like, nothing.
Oh yes, a quality game. Yes. They all dissolve into a red cloud. Like instantly. You can't even stun enemy phantoms, it's almost impossible. Chat's broke lol.
Yeah, it's... God, I gotta do something besides PS5. I've always been a console boy. I don't know what to say. Get him before he can guard with his pumpkin head. No. This game is so easy once you've played it once or twice. No treasure anywhere, fuck. I love how people put down a message somewhere just to waste your fucking time. I don't think there's any treasure up here. What the fuck? Troll's golden sword. I bet that's good with the... Oh, I don't probably have no strength to fucking wield that, but... Oy vey.
Oh yes, a quality game. Like instantly. You can't even stun enemy phantoms, it's almost impossible. Chat's broke lol. Things have been good lately, finished my first book a few days ago and am working on the next one now, planning to start streaming again boo. Sometimes the grey swords have low strength like 18.
Okay, so I just now got the message about you finishing your book. Which is like, where would I be able to read that?
I don't know when it's coming out, but the publisher gives free access for the first 10 days.
Ah, nice.
I'll send you an actual copy when I get them.
Nice, thank you. So you getting your bag for this? You getting paid?
Not much lol, but yes.
Well, hey, whatever. Money is money. It's better than a soul-crushing job, even if the pay is little.
I'll get annual royalties, but from what I hear it's no more than $200 per year.
But when you do get it, I bet that's pretty sweet. You're like, oh shit, $200. Oh, did you know that, like, the reason Corey's ex-wife, Micah, was is rich is because her
Roll
grandfather,
just for doing nothing.
right? She's rich just for doing nothing, though, because her grandfather wrote the song that's like, everybody needs somebody sometimes. And she got like, when her mom died, she got like an inheritance of like $250,000.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not kidding you. And like, she instantly like bought a house and then saved Cape Fear Wine and Beer from going out of business by partnering with Lecter. And she still gets like royalties all the time because that fucking that song, they play it like Holiday Inn or some shit every fucking Christmas. It's on like a Holiday Inn commercial or some shit. It's like, everybody needs somebody sometimes. You know, back in the day where you could just say anything and it's a song.
Holy fucking shit.
And she thinks she's like the shit. She thinks she's like this girl boss who's like overcome all the odds. She's like all just she is just like this list of identity categories. She calls herself a woman.
This only makes me loathe her even more.
Yeah, I loathe her. I don't loathe her because she's too stupid for me to like hate, like genuinely.
Rich off the least punk song ever.
Right. Well, she's not a punk. She's in a fucking punk band now called Sloppy Copy. And it's because she's in a punk band and one of the members is a cop. Like, the most unpunk thing. She just doesn't understand even her own subculture. Right, ew. Fucking disgusting. But, like...
EW.
She's, like, the, like, epitome of just, like, shallow, like... social justice, like identity politics shit with like absolutely no substance. She's just constantly like bringing up that she's like, she says she's Jewish. I don't know how true that is because we know her brother. My friend like went to like church choir with her brother, and I don't think she's ever had like a bat mitzvah or anything. But she's like, but since she's half Jewish, apparently she calls herself a woman of color, which is so fucking cringy for somebody as white as she is to do. A woman of color.
No way.
Oh yeah. And she's queer even though she's like never dated a woman before, but you know, whatever. We'll I don't want to like tell anybody what they are and what they aren't, but it's suspect. So she's always going around like
queer but doesn't partake.
Yeah. I don't know if she partakes or not. I'm not gonna like pry, but it's oh no, blood dog. It's kind of suspect nonetheless, but so all the time she's just acting like she's this fucking girl boss who's like overcome adversity and such a fucking, she like, oh my god, I saw like she posted this thing on Facebook once that was like, being a white passing woman of color is a blessing and a curse. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I think what she means is, oh, it's so nice that I get all this white privilege, but it's a curse that nobody knows how Jewish I am. So I have to tell them that I'm Jewish, and somehow that makes me a person of color. It's fucking absurd. But like, so she was like at some like
Jewish
roller.
isn't a fucking ethnicity, lol.
I mean, like it kind of is, but it's not like a race.
Let
It's
alone
not
POC.
like it's not like Jew and white is mutually exclusive, and she doesn't really understand that. But so like a friend of ours said that she was like hosting some like roller derby thing, right?
Right.
Oh no wait, my brother said he was at some roller derby thing she was hosting when he was still with her, and she made this like commentary that was like, oh, her eyes just lit up like a Jewish kid's on the first day of Hanukkah. Like everybody's just like, what the fuck is she talking about? But she'll do that. She'll do like this, like, you know, I'm Jewish, right? Like, so, like, a friend of ours, has like this kind of like notorious neo-Nazi dad that like had this shop downtown a long time ago that everybody called the Nazi shop. And we were just like, yeah, Ian's dad is kind of a fucking Nazi. And then she goes, but doesn't Ian know that I'm Jewish? I'm like, well, he can't help that. What? Like, like what? Like, he didn't make his dad a Nazi. It's just so fucking ludicrous. But
doesn't she know that Lecter's a neo-Nazi?
Oh, that's the thing. She's friends with like all these fucking like terrible, like far right losers. Just like some of the worst people ever. And she somehow like excuses it. Oh man, I love talking shit about that bitch. I'm so glad you're here to talk shit about her with me. She's such a dumbass.
You know I love the Wilmington drama.
Hell, it's not even drama because I'm not like even involved in it, right? Like, it's just like, it's hate.
That's one of the only things I miss about that place.
I'm a hater, man. I fucking love hating. I know it's like petty and even kind of like pathetic, but it's so fun. And like usually I'll just say something about like lies of P on my Facebook page and absolutely.
Oh, no, it's not.
You bleed your finger.
And what was I gonna say?
Hating is a noble cause when directed at the right targets.
Right, like a fucking Alice in Wonderland Souls like. And so many people got so mad about that. It's so funny. They were like, don't you know that these stories actually are grim? Like, okay, that's fine. I still think it's really dumb to make an aged up Alice from Alice in Wonderland with boobies fucking in a Souls game.
Absolutely not, lol.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, dude. There was that one guy, and he was just all like, you're really going to get that butt hurt over something that was written over 1,000 years ago? I was all like, over 1,000 years ago? I was like, you want to do that math?
I am begging
again,
for
buddy?
game devs to have original ideas.
Right.
No way.
Yeah, and he's like, are you seriously trying to argue that Alice in Wonderland wasn't written over 1,000 years ago? I was like, it wasn't. And he goes, oh, well, I showed him like the date that it came out, like 1860 something. And he was like, oh, I was off by a zero. I'm like, a zero is an astounding difference. To think that Alice in Wonderland was written in fucking in the tens.
Yeah, barely 200 years ago.
Yeah. To think that it was written in the fucking 11th century.
It's not fucking Beowulf.
Right? Right. We're just like, no, you're so wrong, though. You're so wrong. And you doubled down on it.
I'm dying over here.
It's so funny. I think it's still up on like one of those posts about it. What's this guy even got? Oh, I could use some of these. Oh, I bet this will probably be good for it. Yeah, this is good for a faith build, huh? You know, I don't do shields.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Aw, don't say that, buddy. You've been a great help. Oh, someone's blowing me up. Hold up. Oh no, it's a Twitch notification. I had Twitch notifications on just to like notify me whenever you went on stream. And then it never works when you're on stream, but then it like shows me when a bunch of randos are streaming. Like I want to fucking watch that shit. It was mega bonk for like a month after I watched a couple of streams of you playing Mega Bonk.
No, none of these streaming notifications work ever.
I know. It sucks. I don't need to mess with these guys.
I'm convinced Megabonk is a psyop. I only have it because my cousin sent it to me.
I mean, like, for what it is kind of cool. You know? It's just not polished like Vampire Survivors, which is fine. But, like, they tried to bring that into 3D. There's like a Vampire Survivors deck builder game now that I've been kind of wanting to check out.
Look who we have here.
I think it's a deck builder.
To meet
It's just so ugly.
Even after departing the round table.
Megabonk is ugly as
I've been
shit.
doing some learning of my own since then, actually, and will happily pass it.
Did we ever
on to you.
confirm whether or not it's like AI generated?
Do you sport with me? From your description,
I sport
it can
not.
be no other than the gold mask himself.
Yeah, I can't bring myself to play a deck builder game even if it's Vampire Survivors.
Bless the gold.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's AI generated, just ugly lol.
To you two.
Wow,
My
it's even
sincerest
worse
thanks.
somehow. Yeah, I've never played a deck builder game. Great heal. These are like all the same ones. Yeah, all of his like miracles and stuff are like to heal or to like protect and stuff, or I guess catch flame and flame sling.
May the golden order
So I'll just go ahead and advance his quest. And then I'm gonna go back to Redmane Castle because I didn't get the wet knife.
I never give this dude spellbooks, always give M to the Tortoise Pope.
Yes, give everything to the Tortoise Pope, because then you've got everything right in the same spot. You don't have to fucking worry about which merchant has what. And honestly, it's the mean thing to do, but the smart thing to do is to kill all the merchants and then give their bell bearings to the Twin Maiden Husks. Then you got a one-stop shop.
Lol.
But I've never done that. I never kill any of the merchants I don't want to. Level 81. It's crazy how big this game is. Big souls. Do you know what I wish they would have done with the DLC? There was like cut content that was like really cool. There was like an NPC that like you'd meet outside of Lindell that was talking about like the great king of Lindell and everything, and how like nobody's seen him and how glorious it was. And then like he finds out that Morgoth the Omen is actually the standing king of Lindell, and he finds out that Morgoth is an Omen. I guess he knew who Morgoth was, and he's like disgusted with it. And I'm like, why did they cut that? That's kind of weird. And then there's one where like one of the silver tiers, like it puts you on a quest, and then that's like a quest to become the mimic tier, and they cut that. And then they cut Kale's quest. Kale absolutely should have had his quest in the underground area in Lindell with the merchants and everything. What you looking at, bud?
Ah, we meet yet again. Thanks to you, I have become acquainted with the noble.
Yeah, Kale's would have been terrific.
And taken my place by his side, as you can see. Have no fear. I
Kale,
will still teach you incantations
LOL.
as before, though we must do so quietly, such that we not disturb the great master's cogitation.
I love how it is spelled. Kale.
The master is always deep in contemplation, while I frantically attempt to record his wisdom, the movement of his finger. And though I am yet to comprehend even the daintiest morsel of his wisdom, I know that this is my life's calling. The Golden Order has bestowed me, talentless as I am, the great duty of documentarian. May the Golden Order shine through you.
Let's see. Is that like... Do we ever get like his set? Because I kind of want his like little thong here. Be kind of neat. Anywho, I'm gonna go back to Redmane Castle once again.
I think you do, at least his mask.
Oh, I know you can get his mask, but I want his panties. I want his panties. Fuck.
Subchat, you get his panties too low.
Nice. If I ever want to do like a naked boy run. I've never done like New Game Plus. I should. I enjoy New Game Plus and all of the Souls games. But with this game, I always want to play it like I'm playing it blind. again for the first time again. The Souls games are always like so much easier when you do New Game Plus. So where is this fucking? So one of the wet knives. I want the red hot.
New Game Plus on DS1 and DS2.
Oh, actually,
This one seems viable though.
Goofy boys. So yeah, it's the red hot wet knife or whatever. I read and it said it was like near the Iron Virgin. Or like the two lions were. So I'm not exactly sure. I hope those lions don't respawn. Holy moly. No idea where I'm going. Okay, it's up here, I think, somewhere. No!
That she always.
Seriously, fuck. Fuck! God damn it. This is the worst timing ever. I hate you. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Maybe it's up here? Oh, I thought that was a ladder. I'm an idiot. looks like a big item right here. Fuck. How did I miss this last time? There we go. Oh yeah, now I can leave this fucking place. Let's go back to the round table.
There it is.
There it is.
Never to return.
Yeah, I'm never going back there. I don't know. I did a pretty good job on the boss there that one time. They actually made like gank fights a lot more manageable since it like launched. Because like if there's like two guys that you fight, the main one that you're like fighting is the only one you really have to engage with. The other ones just back the fuck off usually. What is this? Flaming Strike. I want to try this. Let me see if I can. Got anything to purchase? Maybe it's high time I switch to a different weapon. Meteoric Ore Blade. I need intelligence for this? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want the moon veil. Forked hatchet. Maybe if I dual wield this? Nah, this seems shitty. Man, it should be a spear boy. Nah, that requires like dexterity and shit. You know, like katanas are like the way to go, honestly. A whip. Oh, maybe I can be a fisty boy.
Holy whip like a Belmont.
Oh, man, maybe. I've never used whips in any of these fucking games except for, unless you count the threaded cane in Bloodborne. What do whips usually scale with? Dexterity, huh? Well, let me just use regular ass whip. Maybe I could do a fire whip like fucking Belmont, huh? Now that I've got the, that wet blade. Oh, fuck. Maybe. Hold on.
Threaded cane sorta counts. Whips do well with faith once you put an Ash of War. Fire whip is seek.
Oh, I don't have any fucking fire ash of war that I can. Raptor of the Mist. Storm Stomp. Determination. Hoarfrost Stomp.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
also a flame/lava whip from the Mount Gelmir quest so long as you include patches.
Yeah, I gotta do like Patches' fucking dirty work for him. Well, shit. That's something to think about, I guess. But I guess I'm gonna
And it
go back.
scales with faith.
Yeah. That's I'm like thinking I should do more fire, honestly. Let me see if I can't upgrade my katana right quick, and then I probably can. It's easier just to check.
Totally forgot fire scales with faith in this game.
No matter, lay out your arms.
But then there's like stuff like Blasphemous Blade. That's like, I think you need intelligence and faith. Ooh. I can scale this up a lot more. I'm just going with katana, boy. I'm doing it. The Uji katana. It's the best. Where do I want to go now? The world is my oyster. Maybe I'll go here. Let me just see what this fire ash of war is all about. I'm just kind of like tired of this faith one, even though it's like really good. It is Flaming Strike. Flame art or fire? Oh, definitely flame art. I think I get a lot more. Well, hold on. The scaling with fire is better. So maybe I'll do fire. Back here, you little piggy. What? That's not a flaming strike. I thought it was gonna make my sword go on fire. Oh, fuck that, I don't want that. I could just do catch flame for that. Poison doesn't scale with shit. The scales of arcane.
Lol lame.
Yeah, that was lame as fuck, wasn't it? I guess I'm doing this. It's just what's viable. Need your bones. Need your bones, little boy. So, have you quit that one job yet, or are you still kind of biding your time there?
Biding my time. The economy is so bad right now I can't stand it.
Yeah, it sucks. Maybe you should get like a roommate in charge of rent. I guess you gotta get that place in a little bit better condition before you do that. Otherwise, it's just gonna be
If I
another
could get a
headache.
second part-time teaching job, I'd be set. Well, I'm charging a rassle rent, but
Well, right, but I mean, like, you know, it's also a live-in partner too, so you're not gonna. You can really. Whoa, what the fuck?
this house is big, but it will get very small with one more person.
Yeah, that's all. I was kind of like thinking it might just be another headache that you don't need, because then you've got another person living in your house, and then if something's fucked up, you have to fix it, and they'll bitch about it. Oh, I never killed a dog. Fucking crabs are jokes in this game. I was so
That being
terrified
said,
of
rent
them.
will be like $400 a piece if I get another person in here.
That would be pretty fucking dope. I used to be so terrified of these things in Dark Souls 3, and then now it's just like, bye. Now the lobsters, those things are so fucking hard.
The DS3 crabs were monstrous.
Right, I mean, like, it's the same asset and everything, too. It's just... These ones just go down so easy. But them fucking lobsters, holy shit. Bleed, piggy, bleed! I don't know why. I feel like Altus Plateau is a little bit better than Liurnia. People always like praise Liurnia as like one of the best areas in this game. 'Cause they're like, and it's huge. It is huge, but it feels a lot more empty. Like the Altus Plateau has like so much going on.
I love Altus Plateau.
I need to go to Lindell soon just to get some faith stuff. Oh, hey, this was the cave I was trying to get to. How many sword stones keys do I have? Plenty. same secret every time. That is one of the disappointing things about Elden Ring is that like the elevator secret is like just in these minor dungeons. There's actually like
There it is, lol.
there's actually like a more classic like elevator roll off secret in what's it Volcano Manor Town. Like at the Church of Iglay or whatever it's called, the Snake Church. And I was like happy to see that because you don't really see that a lot in Elden Ring. You know, they have these, which is like the same shit every time. Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Blow yourself up.
Volcano Manor is one of the better / overlooked areas.
Volcano Manor is cool. I've noticed that almost every one of the legacy dungeons, at least the ones with like remembrance bosses, has like a gimmick to it. So like Stormvale is Gastok will like follow you around and steal some of your runes every time you die. And then what is it? You know, Lindell's got like all the layers to it. And like underground and everything. I think that's kind of its gimmick. And then Volcano Manor is like a hub and like has a secret you know, dungeon to it. And they're all very good. Except for Raya Lucaria was like my least favorite of them, I would say. But even that has the Iron Virgin that can take you straight to Mount Gelmir, which is pretty neat.
Raya Lucaria is kind of a grind.
It's kind of a bore, too. Actually, you know what? I really do like the rooftop area in Raya Lucaria. And I had no idea it existed on my first playthrough, and then I went back and played it when I was overpowered just to, I don't know, just to do it. But man, like, Stormvale and Lindell are like some of the best dungeons in any of these games, really. Like, I defy you to find a better one. What is it? Castle Lothric in Dark Souls 2.
The rooftops are cool, but by the time I got there I was sick of rooftops via Stormvale and Castle Morn.
Oh, yeah. True, true.
Leyndell is phenomenal. It feels like an actual city.
Somebody was like on Twitter, like kind of arguing, and I kind of like agree with them, that Lindell feels smaller than Anor Londo just because like, or Anor Londo's scale, even though there's very little explorable area, feels like way more grand because you can see buildings as far as the eye can see, And I'm like, well, Lindell is absolutely bigger, but they're like, yeah, but like if you tried to think of this as like an actual town, it would only like house like 100 people. I was like, you're right. I guess that's like the trade-off. Holy shit, they're all over the place. No, I'm fucked. Nope, nope, nope. Get away from me, no!
They heard you shit-talking Landel lol.
I didn't know that 2 fucking knights would come out at me. Oh man, all the way back here. But I want those souls back. I had a lot of souls. Or runes. More Celtic now. Alright, where's the dog? I can sell these. I'm not using them, that's for sure. Okay, where did I go? Up here. Where did I went down here, yeah. Okay. There's my rooms. Yeah, that's right. Go up the fucking ladder. See what I care. Oh, fuck. No, no, nope. Nope. I'm getting my fucking runes back. Come hell or high water.
Porcupine looking ass.
Oof. That wasn't a backstab. Oh, whatever. I'm getting my shit back. That's a whole level.
Dag.
Dag 'em. Wait, what am I doing? No, I don't want to do this. I just did that subconsciously. Kind of like when you just kept walking out of that job. That was so funny to read. You're like, you know, like your body just does something that like your brain didn't tell it to do. This is like how much you fucking hate it.
That job suo up don't ever donate plasma to Gryfols or buy a mat.
Oh, I mean, I don't think I've never donated plasma before. I don't think I could. I think I'm too squeamish. called? Not hypochondriac. Or hemophiliac. I'm afraid of blood. So, say that. Afraid of blood. I'm afraid of corpses. Like, I've never seen a dead body, and I aim to keep it that way. Like, when I was 10, like, I had a 15-year-old cousin who died in a car accident, and they're like, do you want to go to the open casket?
Stepped away for a minute. Donating plasma sucks. I've seen too many people have seizures. Sorry, you were mentioning corpses?
Oh, yes. So, like, when I was, like, 10 or 11, I had a 15-year-old cousin who died in a car accident, and they're like, do you want to go to, like, the open casket wake? And I was like, absolutely not. What the fuck kind of thing is that? Ask a 10-year-old. But it's just, like, normal, though. People just go, oh, yeah, I just want to look upon his corpse one last time. It's like, I kind of feel like it will never actually look like the person that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. It'll never actually look exactly, it'll look like a fucking weird plastic statue of the person that you knew. But yeah, I've never had any desire. See, that I think I would be too freaked out. And fun fact, that was the first and last time. The actual funeral was the first and last time I ever went to a funeral.
My grandfather had an open casket funeral and he legit just looked like he was asleep, but I feel that's rare.
I mean, it could... it might not be rare. I don't know. I don't have a frame of reference of just saying, like, what I speculate. Like, maybe sometimes they do, like, a really good job. But it was so funny because my other cousin, his sister, was like, Joey looked so good. I'm like, yeah, but he's dead. Like, I don't want to see a corpse. You're never going to convince me that that's a good thing to do.
Oh, Mal.
Make sure I'm not, like, missing anything else. But yeah, that was the first and last funeral I ever went to, and I was like, I hate this. I hate funerals. And everybody's like, well, nobody likes funerals. I'm like, then why do we do it? You're not helping anybody, but yeah, I don't know. I know people have their reasons. cousin died. This like really douchey guy who used to sell weed.
Nah, funerals are awful. I refuse to attend another funeral ever.
Right. See, that's how I feel. But yeah, he was like a really douchey guy. And I didn't go to his funeral, and then like I ran into his mom a few days later, and I was like, "Look, I'm sorry I didn't make it." And she goes, "Oh yeah, I know. Funerals aren't your thing." And I'm like, "Oh Jesus fucking Christ! No, I refuse to die here." I refuse to make this place my funeral ground.
Whose fucking thing is a funeral?
Right, but I mean, like, she said it, like, in a way that, like, I could tell. She was like, "Oh no, I know funerals aren't your thing." Like, it's like, alright. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's okay, Eric. Like, yeah. It kind of got a guilt trippy vibe from it. She's awful. It's my aunt by marriage, but she had divorced my uncle like a long time ago. And I'm not doing her voice right. She's got like that fucking really shitty like Jersey voice, like, so it's more like, "Oh, I know, Alec. I know funerals are your thing." Like, oh god. She's such a fucking douche though, and so is he, and honestly, so is my uncle. Everybody in my family, especially my mom's side, is fucking garbage trash person. Everybody on my mom's side is fucking conniving and shifty and just, ugh. They're always trying to work some angle. And then everybody on my dad's side is a hills have eyes, inbred hillbilly mutant. But at least they're kind of nice. Another stone digger troll.
Holy fuck.
How did I not dodge that? Easiest shit ever. Man, this thing is weak as fuck to holy. I guess. I got a great club. I can't do shit with that. Alright. That was the weakest fucking boss I've seen in a long time. Hey, buttons. Fucking decimated. Yeah, let's see, what time is it? It is almost 11 here, so I'm guessing it's like 10 there. I'm not keeping you up, am I?
No, I'm a night owl.
Nice. Well, I kind of figured you probably had work in the morning. That's why I asked. It's funny because I don't do shit and I'm still not a night owl. Although I do have to get up every morning to give little buttons her medicine. Oh, I can level up. Let's see.
Ow, buttons.
Yeah, Buttons, the only cat that... The cat that even people who aren't cat people like. I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's the truth. Oh, level figure to 40. You know what? I don't need to do that. I'm going faith all the way, baby. I think a lot of people like buttons because like, even if you're like allergic to cats, you can still admire her from afar. Those big old eyes. The bedroom eyes. I'm kidding. Rough.
And unlike her more famous brethren, Buttons does not hate Mondays.
Yeah. She does not hate Mondays. I thought that would be a plus for you because she's more like Garfield. Alright, let's do this Volcano Manor quest. Let's hit.
A. Garfield's irrational disdain for weekdays falls flat considering he is unemployed.
I know. They like try to explain it in the oh shit. They try to explain it in the cartoons or whatever that he's like he's got like bad luck on Mondays. But it's really just Jim Davis, right? He had a fucking office job at some point. Or you know, that was like the day he had to work on a fucking 3-panel strip for next Sunday and come up with a fucking idea for it.
Lol.
Really, if you think about it, Garfield is just Kathy, except for instead of a fat, unlikable bitch, he's a cat. I mean, he's still a fat, unlikable bitch, but he's a cat, so that makes it, like, okay. Whereas, like, people hate Kathy because it's like, ugh, woman? A woman who dares not be attractive?
Oh my yeah, what gives?
What gives?
Hack.
Hack! This broad don't even make my penis tingle. What gives? What's the big idea? Lately I've been giving Buttons a kind of a snagglepuss voice. Whenever I open a can of food, she gets all excited and go, "Oh, it's music to my ears. It's time for supper. Give me my dinner." I think that's what she'd sound like if she were a person.
Lol.
Exit stage left, even. Do I really want to do this castle just yet? I literally thought that these were like supposed to be like living poops. Well, they're just slugs. As much as God, what's the point of having basilisks here? As much as people think that these games are serious, they've got their goofy moments. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Miyazaki made a game where like there's some living poo.
Feel like that was in Demon's Souls.
I know there was what is it? The Adjudicator, which was like a big old like sloppy fat guy. I bet there was probably living poo. I don't know. I've never played Demon's Souls. I really want to play it, but I don't want to play the remake. I want to play the original one. But my PS3 broke a long time ago.
Me neither.
Like the remake, this looks
goofy.
The remake looks like it's trying to take itself so fucking seriously, which I hate. Like, I would be all about it if it was like just, you know, that those graphics. They look really good, and if it was like anything else, but when I see like side by side and how they just like completely just did not want to be faithful to the original artwork and just do whatever bullshit they made up, whether or not it makes like thematic sense or whatever.
No bueno.
No bueno indeed. So until, and that's...
Yeah, like these guys are definitely poo.
These guys probably aren't made of poo. Or just have shit themselves so bad. And like, but, and the reason they haven't really emulated it, the original, very well yet, is because the PS3 had like this really weird CPU, and so it's still hard to emulate PS3 games. See, this is
and
one
that's
of
the only game on PS3 that I'm even remotely interested in playing.
I used to like the Uncharted games and the Killzone games, but I believe my tastes have changed a little bit since then. Would you consider like these like forts or castles or whatever to be like true legacy dungeons, because this one's
Understandable.
actually designed pretty well. This one actually has a lot of secrets and branching paths and shit. Doing like that. Like Castle Morn, Carrier Manor, and this, like Redmane
I'm
Castle
still
sucks.
unclear about what Legacy Dungeon entails.
I think this might be like, I would call this like a lesser legacy dungeon. Castle Morn is like alright. Oh shit. Fuck.
This one's on the small side. Carrier Manor is super small.
This one actually has like a lot of like, because there's like the whole, this one's also a poison swamp too. So there's like a whole ass area that's a poison swamp. It's got like a lot of secrets and items and stuff. And it also has a Royal Revenant. Jesus fucking Christ. Redmane is like the worst one of these, I would say. This is kind of boring. People hate Castle Soul, but I think it's because some of the mob enemies are harder than most of the bosses.
Redmane sucks for sure.
Castle Soul has like it's cool, I think, but it is hard.
Again, by the time I got to Castle Soul, I was burnt out on fucking castles.
Like Commander Nile or Nail or whatever. Fucking painting. I forgot that was here. So is the other commander boss.
Endgame in Elden Ring is pretty grating, but there's no real way around it.
I mean, you can skip a lot of it. But you need to do that to get the Halig tree and all that shit. But I like the commander battles. I always have. I think they're really good. And the one in Castle Soul is actually better than the first one. Because the first one is too ganky, you know?
Yeah, the Castle Soul boss is very good.
Like, he's challenging, but he's pretty manageable, you know? You can, like, roll his attacks pretty well. They're really well telegraphed, and then he's got, like, the cool prosthetic leg with the lightning and everything. Get these great collars. Like, you know, if they were going to do a bunch of repeat boss fights, they should have done more commander fights. Commander Gaius in the DLC, I actually, well, I hated him at first, but then once I got used to his moveset, he's so fun, actually. It's just weird that he doesn't command anybody, right? It's also doubly weird that he's on a mount and fighting him on Torrent is like almost impossible. You would think, oh, this is the perfect like mounted combat scenario, and it's not. It sucks. But then again, mounted combat sucks in this game in general. I feel like I skipped a lot. Oh, I bother. Oh my god, basilisks too. This place is fucking death trap. This is just full of some of the hardest enemies. Shit. Shit. Woo. So I found out finding that worm face in on Mount Gelmir that Flame Cleanse Me does not help with Death Blight buildup. Oh, fuck off.
No shit.
No, I think it's just poison and... Just poison and Scarlet Rot, which is helpful, but I was really hoping that, shit. Yeah. Oh, fuck. We're not good.
You need law of regression.
Shit. Law of regression will get rid of it? God, how many fucking perfumes do you have? Perfumes, it's a perfume. Oh my god, they suck.
It undoes every status effect, even the good ones if you cast it near other players or buffed enemies.
I like that, kind of a double-edged sword. God, that basilisk is still fucking after me. Going up this ladder, though, so who cares? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. These zombies are so... I love how they walk with their hands, like, up, like a fucking... like an old school zombie boogeyman kind of thing. I bet you know. What is the origin of, like, zombies and ghouls with, like, their hands up in, like, a kind of... You know, kind of like the ghouls in Simon's Quest during the night. The little green ghouls with their hands are just like... You know what I mean? Their arms are outstretched upwards. Shit.
I wanna say it's from film, like Night of the Living Dead.
Oh my god, 2 jump scares get... Give me a fucking break. Oh, you wanted to push me off here. Because the glass shard is insane.
Definitely in Plan 9 from outer space.
Oh, okay. Oh, is this where the prosthetic is? This is what I really want from this. Oh, fuck. Oh. No! No, 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 no. Ah, fuck. Oh, hell yeah.
Damn, that was close.
It was close. I wonder what Elamir of the Briar gives me. And if I should even fucking give a shit. Probably not. Can I make this jump? I think I can. It's Elden Ring, not Dark Souls. Fuck. Well, yeah, like it's kind of like Frankenstein too, I guess. Except for I think he has his like arms outstretched forward instead of up. I'm wondering, is it supposed to be like because there's like rigor mortis or something? Maybe their arms are just like just like fucking kind of stiff and upwards.
So it's even stupider than that, lol.
Oh, it is. Alright, I gotta hear this. Is there a bonfire somewhere? Jesus.
In one of the later Universal Frankenstein movies, Igor's brain gets put into the monster's body, but Igor is blind, so thus the monster is no. He stumbles around the whole movie with his arms outstretched because he can't see, and they just rolled with it after that.
I had no idea that's when they, because like, I'm gonna go ahead, cards on the table. I've never watched the first classic Frankenstein movie. I always just assumed that he did that in the first movie. Oh wait, what am I doing? Go back and give my girlfriend the prosthesis.
They're not great and only get worse.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, I hate to say it, but I fucking hate old-timey movies. I do like Night of the Living Dead. I think that's, but that was like what, late '60s? So it was like a real movie. I'm sorry, I just like always like old Universal monster movies like Dracula and Frankenstein. They're so boring and stupid to me. Fucking old, boring.
How?
And I love, the book Frankenstein. It's like my favorite thing ever. And reading that when I was young, I had no desire to see my boy Frankie walking around like, "Rawr."
I love some of those 1930s/1940s movies, but most of them are dull.
Like, unless I'm like watching it to laugh at it.
Now, I'm tracing the path Melania she's passed into the... Are you?
I put off reading Frankenstein because I assumed the book was the same as the movie. Huge mistake.
Yet again. I think if the
Yeah, it's
arm
nothing like
serves
the
well
movie.
enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. If the arm serves, it might be possible. Perhaps then I can aid you.
So, yeah. I love it. Did you ever watch Frankenstein 2025? I still stand by that movie. I can understand if you're not like super stoked on watching it because
Boris Karloff is one of my favorite actors, but he's terrible in the Frankenstein movies. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to.
it has it's one of those movies that people love or hate. Like people are very split on Frankenstein 2025. It's not like the books at all because it kind of it's kind of a movie about intergenerational abuse. And in the books, his like parents were like doting on him. He was like very, very privileged and well loved and stuff. But like in this movie, his dad is terrible to him and his mother, but like dotes on his little brother. And then so you know, for the doctor Frankenstein fucking treats the monster the same way, basically. He like...
That feels like a Guillermo del Toro thing.
Oh yeah. For sure. Monkey tactics. And yeah, it's funny because, you know, in the book he takes one look at Frankenstein, the monster, and the monster's name is Frankenstein. He's a Frankenstein brand monster. But anyway, he takes one look at it, and for like maybe a split second is like, oh my god, it's beautiful, and then goes, wait a minute, what the fuck did I do? And then he like passes out and the monster gets away. But then in this movie, he like tries to like, you know, like bring it up and take care of it, and then he gets frustrated that the monster's not like communicating back to him. And so he starts becoming like really abusive to it, which I think is a good take. I like it. But it's nothing like the books. I'll tell you one thing I like better about the movie is that Emily is not like practically his sister in the movie like she is in the books. Weird motherfuckers back in the day.
Lol.
She's just a woman, and she has autonomy too, if you can fucking believe it. Huge departure.
In undergrad, my romanticism professor insisted we get the incest version of the book.
Is there a non-incest version of the book? Because she's not like literally his sister in the book. She's just like, she's his adoptive sister, I suppose. his parents like, oh, wraith callers.
No, they're both adopted, I think.
Oh, I thought, oh shit, is this Godefroy the Grafted?
Or minimally he is adopted, but anyway, lol.
Oh, see, like, I thought that he wasn't adopted, but that Emily was. I don't know, I'll have to read the book again. But, still, you know, it's still incest, in my opinion. Like, you know,
Mary
if I found
Shelley
out...
revised it in the 1830s to remove all of that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I could be wrong about which one's adopted.
But, yeah, it's like, you know, if I found out any of my, like, siblings weren't, like, biologically related to me, it would change absolutely fucking nothing. So, I mean, I think it's still incest, whether it's biological or not. It's gross.
Exactly.
Then there's the opposite of that. Like, what if you're like married for 30 years and then you find out that your spouse is your cousin or something? What do you do? I mean, like, if you're like still deeply in love with that person, I kind of feel like that's acceptable. Like, I feel like the taboo of incest is mostly social at this point. Like, I feel like the argument of, like, birth defects and everything is a bad one. Because you can say the same thing.
Justifies anything, but in Frankenstein's context, higher class families absolutely wed within the family.
Oh yeah, I know. That's just fucking weird English people. Wait, wasn't Mary Shelley English? Might as well have been. You're an English speaker from the fucking 1800s. You're functionally British.
Lol, yes, weird English shit.
What? I can't believe I got killed by Godefroy the Grafted. But yeah, I think the taboo of incest is, it's got to be a social one, because like if you're gonna argue birth defects, then you have to argue against anybody like over a certain age having children. Or anybody with any kind of like
thing happens with direct siblings, and also when you have like more than 5 kids with the same union.
Right. And then even then, it's just, but I mean, like, there's always a risk of birth defects, no matter who you are. And I almost feel like it's like kind of a eugenicist thing for that to be the fucking reason. But yeah, I don't know why I'm babbling on about incest. It's really weird. I know everybody in my biological family, and even if I
Eugenicist. Lol.
And it might sound weird at first to be all like, oh, well, saying that inbreeding is wrong is Genesis.
I forgot about those.
Oh, come on, I missed.
Most of White England is inbred to some degree because of geographical restrictions. Same thing happened in southern communities after the sea.
One, like, a lot of fucking idiot racists will
So
point
it's
out
very
that
classist.
a lot of racist idiots will point out that Arab communities have a lot of inbreeding, but like, what the fuck do you expect? Especially like in places like Gaza, where like they can't leave anywhere. That, you know, you don't know who's your fucking cousin. You're just kind of trapped in these insular communities. And it's the same with like Africa and everything too. But like, the difference is that English people...
Yeah, and I think that's also an exaggerated claim on top of that.
Well, I think there might be like some scientific evidence for it, but regardless, the difference is that British people did it on fucking purpose. I don't want to fight Godefroy the Grafted right now.
Yo, Mao.
British people are all like, ooh, what's to keep our bloodline pure? You know, they're rich. They can go and fuck anybody they want. But I also feel like, you know, the like inbreeding is treated a lot like art, like IQ, and that people like overstate like certain things, like you know, sure, inbreeding can lead to birth defects and everything like that. But the chance is actually not as big as most people think. It's not like how people put too much stock into IQ, when all an IQ test really tests is how well you do on an IQ test. But you know, you're probably pretty smart if you do well on one. These things stagger so easily, it's funny. There's your bow. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm dead. I love it. The most useless fucking lift ever. I had to go out of my way to get to the Altus Plateau the right way. That's wild. I'm just chilling. That's fun. Oh man, I forgot these Lindell guys had like perfumer powers.
These fuckers ain't foolin'.
No, they're not. So, that NES game that I was looking for that for so long, The Immortal, or whatever it was called. Because, like, I remember I was like...
The Immortal Low.
I remember wanting to play it so bad, my older cousins wouldn't let me, and they're like, no, it's too hard for you. And, but that was the only thing I remember was they stood on that tile at the beginning, and it was all like, I'd move if I were you, and then the worm ate them, and I thought that was so cool. And then I was like, what was that game? For like the longest time, I would think about it once in a while. And then, like, I saw something that kind of looked like it, like, on YouTube, and then I looked up a playthrough of that game, and sure enough, it was that. So I was pretty pleased with that.
You should ask me because that dumbest game imprinted on my memory specifically because of that worm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think everybody remembers about it. Well, that was like the only thing I was just like, man, did I fucking dream that? It seems so cool. Like, the aesthetics of that game are fucking incredible.
Great aesthetic quality, hugely unfair gameplay.
Yeah, when I was watching the playthrough, and like the battle system was so fucking bullshit. Fucking soldiers are there. along, suckers. What? I don't know, like, there's something like about modern games, and even like Super Nintendo and Genesis games that have been lost, like the NES games. There's something about a black background, just completely black. I don't know what it is that makes a game more, I don't know, pleasing to me aesthetically. Like even the old Zelda games on NES. Oh, you can kill the trebuchet guy. Oh wait, is there a gargoyle coming up? I think there is.
It's less harsh on the eyes, but also sometimes it's conceptually apt, like the Eternal Night in Castlevania and Ghosts and Goblins. Zelda 2 to a lesser degree.
Zelda 2 is another one of those games where it's like, I really, really want to like it. Jeez, they're just rushing. How do they aggro so quick? Bitch. Oh, thanks. I don't want to fight the falling star beast either. Repos. So tough by yourself, are you? Wait, is this where the gargoyle is? I don't think it is. Oh, this is where the two tree sentinels are. Well, I'm not gonna fucking waste my time with them, that's for sure. How fucking unfair is that? Throwing both of those at you at the same fucking time.
I never beat these two assholes, lol.
I mean, I feel like almost everybody did the same thing that I did and just ran past them and then if you want to, you can kind of sneak up and aggro just one before the other notices you. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna level up and then I'm gonna call it a night. Because it is getting kind of late in my neck of the woods. And Buttons is wanting to get something to eat. Alright, just gonna level Faith to 40 so I can use some nifty spells once I fucking get them. I haven't gotten any good base spells, it sucks. Alright, cool. But yeah, thanks for coming by and chatting with me for a bit. It's fun as always. And taking my sweet ass time with this playthrough.
Always fun. Looking forward to next time.
Yeah. I started this playthrough like, fuck, about a year ago, I think. But that's fine. You know, I'm just putting it down and picking it back up and everything. This is such a big game, I can just fucking stream it forever. It's fun. I love it. And then the DLC too. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the DLC. It's pretty insane. But yeah, I mean, like, definitely let everybody know next time that you stream. That's always really fun
DLC
too.
is rough, lol.
Yeah, the DLC is really rough. I want to see if I can beat Bale without summoning Igor. Even though I feel like that takes a lot of the fun out of the fight because then you don't get his rant. But yeah, I will see you next time. And
Curse you, Bell Mao.
curse you, Bale. Yeah, that's so good. Best thing about that DLC, honestly. But yeah, from now, in between now and whenever you next stream, I'm gonna look for a game that maybe you haven't thought of that you can stream. And it's got lots of tombstones and skeletons. If I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Fukier.
Well, all right, and congratulations on finishing your book, man. I will see you next time.